So welcome students, and if you watched the previous lecture, so you know that we have discussed about the major mountains of Pakistan like Himalayas, Karakoram and Hindu Kush, and overview the importance of the topography of Pakistan and the geographical location of Pakistan, and no country can deny the importance of the geological location of Pakistan like China, India, Iran or Afghanistan. So Pakistan has very important geological location with respect to geology and with respect to the economical aspect. And now I would like to teach you the Upper Indus Basin in Pakistan, basically stratigraphy of Upper Indus Basin. And so we will discuss about the stratigraphy of Upper Indus Basin in detail. And now first of all I will try to tell you about the geological time scale. If you are a student of geology, so you know the importance of the geological time scale. So I would like to tell you a little bit about the geological time scale. So geological time scale divided into three main parts. One is era, and second is system or period, and third is series or epoch. So era contain three parts. First is Paleozoic, second is Mesozoic, and third is Cenozoic. And after that there is another column which is called period or system. In period or system it is started from Precambrian, but Precambrian is older than Paleozoic era. So the Paleozoic era started from Cambrian, Ordovician, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous and Permian. And after Permian, Mesozoic era start, and Mesozoic era contain three periods. First is Triassic, second Jurassic, and third is Cretaceous. So Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous are the periods of Mesozoic era. After that there are Cenozoic era, and Cenozoic era contain mainly two periods, Tertiary and Quaternary. And after that there are the column of epoch. So the Paleozoic era contain two series in the front of Carboniferous period. So we will call about it. Carboniferous has two series. Number one is Mississippian and number two is Pennsylvanian. And after that the Mesozoic does not have any series or epoch, and Cenozoic has I have told you about that. Cenozoic has two periods like Tertiary and Quaternary, and Tertiary further divided into series. So Tertiary has Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene and Pliocene. So Paleocene, Eocene, Oligocene, Miocene, Pliocene, these five are the series of Tertiary. And after that there are two series of Quaternary, and the Quaternary series are Pleistocene and recent. So it is all about the geological time scale. And now I will try to discuss about the stratigraphy of Upper Indus Basin. And now we will study the stratigraphy of Upper Indus Basin in detail. So basically in this lecture I will cover about the four groups of Upper Indus Basin, and there are total 9 groups in the Upper Indus Basin, and every group further divided into formations. So we are starting from the Precambrian rocks. There are salt range formation, in which is called the Museum of Geology all around the world, and the second largest salt mine in the world. So the Precambrian rocks in Pakistan are in the salt range area, and it is called salt range formation, and it is near the Jhelum area in Punjab. And the salt range formation divided into three members. Number one is Billianwala salt member, number two is Shahwal marl member, and number three is Bandar Khas gypsum. So these are the three members of salt range formation. So we can call that the salt range formation has three members, and the lithology of the salt range is salt, gypsum, anhydride and marl. So there are salt, gypsum, anhydride and marl available in salt range formation. And after that the Cambrian rocks in Pakistan and Jhelum group further divided into 4 groups, and the age of the Jhelum group is Cambrian. And remember that before I have told you that Salt Range Formation is the oldest rocks in Pakistan, and the age of the Salt Range Formation is Precambrian. So there are the first group in Upper Indus Basin we will discuss, which is Jhelum group, and the first formation in the Jhelum group is Khavda Formation, and the lithology of Khavda Formation is sandstone. Second formation is Cusack Formation, and the lithology is Nobulus Shell, and third formation is Jutana Formation, and the lithology is magnesium rich sandstone, and the fourth formation is Bhaganwala Formation, and there are salt pseudomorph. So it is all about the Jhelum group and Cambrian rocks in Pakistan. From Ordovician to Carboniferous there are very huge unconformities. So as I have told you about the periods in geological time scale, so from Ordovician to Carboniferous there are no rocks in Pakistan which have the age of Ordovician to Carboniferous. After that there are Nilavahan group, and Nilavahan group further divided into 4 formations. In the age of the Nilavahan group is Permian, early Permian. There are Tobra Formation and Tobra Formation. The lithology is Tobra Formation in conglomerate in Brescia, and after Tobra there are Dundod Formation, and lithology is cannellary beds. After Dundod there are Varcha Formation, and Varcha Formation consists sandstone, and the main lithology of the Varcha Formation is sandstone, and after that there are Sardai Formation, and in Sardai Formation there are Levy blue clay. And the Permian and Cambrian boundary is between Tobra and Bhaganwala Formation. Students, it is very important point that the Permian and Cambrian boundary in Pakistan is between Tobra and Bhaganwala Formation. After Nilavahan group there are the third group, Zaluj group. The age of the Zaluj group is late Permian, and there are 3 formations in Zaluj group: Formation, Vargal Formation, and Chidru Formation. And the lithology of all of these 3 formations is limestone, and the most important identifying character of the Zaluj group is Productus. In all of these formations there are Productus, and after Zaluj group there are Musakhel group, and the age of the Musakhel group is Triassic, and there are 3 formations is Musakhel group. Number 1 is Miyawali Formation, number 2 is Tradian, and number 3 is Kingriali Formation. In Miyawali Formation the main identifying character is ceratite, so there are ceratite fossils in Miyawali Formation, and after that there are Tradian Formation, and the main lithology of the Tradian Formation is Kingriali sandstone, so it means there are sandstone in the Tradian Formation. After that there are Kingriali Formation, and in Kingriali Formation the lithology is dolomite. Students, it is all about the 4 groups of the Upper Indus Basin. In next lecture we will discuss about the remaining 5 groups of the Upper Indus Basin. The most important point to be remembered is that the Permo-Triassic boundary in formation is between Chidru and Miyawali Formation. So the unconformity or the Permo-Triassic boundary is between Chidru and Miyawali Formation in Pakistan, or we can say that Permo-Triassic boundary in Pakistan is in Zaluj, Nala or Namal Gorge. So students, I hope you will enjoy all of these information about the geology of Pakistan.